Bitcoin is a decentralized monetary innovation that could supplant government-issued types of money across the globe. Since it holds such potential, Bitcoin cost expectations reach as much as $1 million. Bitcoin is the main cryptographic money to at any point be made, starting the introduction of a whole industry and heaps of altcoins to be made in its picture. Not exclusively is Bitcoin the first of its sort. Yet it has been intended to upset and supplant paper-based government-issued types of money to turn into the worldwide advanced cash utilized by the whole populace, paying little mind to what nation or area they live in. Since Bitcoin is so strong and has such a lot of potential, Bitcoin's projected worth and assessed development could be cosmic. Hypothesis from crypto examiners and industry specialists proposes that Bitcoin's drawn-out worth could reach more than $100,000 to as much as $1 million for each BTC later on. What is Bitcoin and why is Bitcoin going up? Bitcoin was made by the strange Satoshi Nakamoto to be the main distributed electronic money framework. Since Bitcoin is distributed, it is viewed as decentralized and doesn't need a controlling outsider like a bank or government to affirm or screen exchanges. All things considered, Bitcoin exchanges are affirmed by diggers who are compensated with BTC for each block that is confirmed and added to the blockchain. This award boosts diggers to keep on affirming exchanges and keep the Bitcoin network developing. Bitcoin's stock is hard-covered at 21 million BTC and joined with each block splitting, gives Bitcoin a deflationary perspective and furnishes the resource with a shortage like gold. Bitcoin has been normally alluded to as computerized gold, as a matter of fact. These one-of-a-kind properties are said to make Bitcoin a borderless conditional cash, yet additionally a store of significant worth, and, surprisingly, a place of refuge resource during seasons of financial emergency. Bitcoin was planned by Satoshi Nakamoto following the 2008 monetary emergency, as a method for returning influence and control to the hands of clients and out of the span from banks and states that have long controlled the progression of cash. The history of Bitcoin price action. Bitcoin cost today is exchanging at around $31,000. Yet considering how unstable the resource is and its inclination to go on explanatory runs, Bitcoin value tomorrow could twofold from here or right by another 80%. Bitcoin got going its life practically useless, with a worth of definitely under a penny when the Bitcoin Core client code was delivered into nature. Years after the fact, it started exchanging at more than $1,000 and began to be considered as a serious monetary resource with long-haul potential. In 2017, Bitcoin potential surprised the world, as many became rich beyond anything they could ever imagine once Bitcoin arrived at its presently previous all-time high of $20,000 per BTC coin. Established press ran BTC News many stories, making retail financial backers race into purchasing the resource. Yet, when 2018 hit, a significant Bitcoin pattern change happened, and the cost began going down. Because of how unstable Bitcoin is, market cost remembered as much as 80% down to $3,000 where it in the end lined, leaving many pondering, will Bitcoin go up in esteem at any point in the future? Others realized Bitcoin will rise in the future, and opened long situations at the bear market base. Once more toward the beginning of 2019, Bitcoin development returned, and a strong meeting removed Bitcoin cost back from the bear market lows, or more $10,000 to $14,000 prior to falling down to $6,500. In 2020, the Black Thursday crash took Bitcoin to under $4,000. However, the improvement endeavors set forward by the U.S. and different countries to battle the pandemic swelled the cash supply, essentially placing Bitcoin in the monetary spotlight. The digital currency went into another upturn in 2021 and set another unsurpassed high at $65,000. Bitcoin since crashed by over half back to the low $30,000 territory. Bitcoin cost is presently as of now exchanging at around $44,000 per coin. In light of the forecasts of industry specialists and huge-name financial backers, it's not difficult to see that Bitcoin development could be gigantic considering current costs close $44,000, notwithstanding. How and when Bitcoin cost will arrive at such grandiose forecasts is hazy. Crypto experts frequently perform specialized examination to foresee value developments and when they might happen. We've assembled probably the best specialized examinations from the business best experts to additional assist with understanding how high Bitcoin can go. Bitcoin price prediction 2022-2023. Yet again, after the buyer market top is ultimately placed in, the following several years in Bitcoin could be a bear market. Assuming that occurs, changing to shorting each bob is the best procedure. Bitcoin's bear market base would be somewhere near current levels, driving back to the previous ATH of 2017. Bitcoin price prediction 2024-2025. Markets are repetitive, and Bitcoin will in general cycle like clockwork, with each dividing, with another splitting ahead in 2024. The cost of Bitcoin will start to increment in the future as the stockpile is additionally sliced. This could begin another positively trending market once more and lead to costs of close $500,000 or millions, as specialists are foreseeing. Taking into account all of the enormous value projections and gauges from industry specialists that recommend Bitcoin will sometime or another supplant all monetary forms across the globe, it's not difficult to see what so many are bullish on Bitcoin, and why Bitcoin value expectations can arrive at such large numbers, going from thousands to much more than $1 million bucks for every BTC. The progressive innovation has started a whole industry pointed toward disturbing customary money. And digital currencies are now while heading to far-reaching reception and ordinary use by the standard public. Bitcoin is acknowledged most places nowadays, and could be bought at supermarkets through Coinstar machines. It is currently presented through PayPal, Venmo, and any semblance of Visa are currently supporting it. Organizations and companies are currently putting resources into BTC. Be that as it may, given the cost forecasts in this article, it's never past the point where it is possible to put resources into or exchange Bitcoin and exploit its unpredictability. Give the lows and highs lately, as well as the lows and highs anticipated by industry investigators and specialists. It's not difficult to perceive how opening a short or long position utilizing 100x influence to exchange Bitcoin's unstable value swings can be incredibly productive, and, surprisingly, more beneficial than effective money management itself. Dealers can exploit such instruments given by exchanging stages like Prime XBT and open situations with up to 100x influence on the BTC/USD pair. BTC is likewise matched with other altcoins like Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple, and EOS. Prime XBT likewise offers conventional resources, for example, the most famous Forex monetary standards, products, stock records, and spot contracts for gold and silver. With Bitcoin going to take off on one more bull run, the valuable chance to benefit has never been more noteworthy. Furthermore, with Bitcoin value expected to reach $100,000 to as much as $1 million for every BTC, beginning exchanging Bitcoin is rarely past the point of no return. Thanks for watching. Friends, I really need your support, so if you liked this video, please like, subscribe to the channel and write any comment right now.